Welcome back. This is yet another Kid Pluto Reacts, and this is episode 6 of season 2.
Of course,
And
Mr.
back
Zero.
where we left off. Mr. Zero. Oh, Robin. Oh, wait.
I heard she went missing.
And Mr. Zero would like to ensure she's never found.
Oh, they added him into the plan?
Requires the aid of my organization to get it back. Unless you'd
They might have made him too close to the actual original.
It's a free lunch. I want!
He's about to be just as annoying as I remember. Damn, I didn't even put 2 and 2 together.
Blackbeard has vacated.
I didn't watch this anime too many times. I didn't even put that together with his appetite. Interesting take. I wonder what that is.
What do you get for?
Give him a fruit? They're not implying. No, that's.
Take a bite and find out.
They're implying that Crocodile gave him the fruit that he has. So this guy just looked like that previously.
Bon appetit.
Yo, that's first of all, I gotta stop it there. I gotta stop right there because I would love to know if somehow this is like real to the story behind the scenes. Like if I'm so curious to know if Oda like mentioned certain things to the writers and the directors for these seasons that it's true to him, or did they come up with this? Because this actually is a big deal to me. They don't even mention any ties to him and Mr. Zero, right? They don't mention any ties. So, and he already had the fruit when you meet him. So now I'm curious to know where they're going with this. They do stuff like that shake things up for all the OG watchers. And so far they've been doing a good job with that. But I do wonder if that is true to the story. Like if there's like an article somewhere, like another maybe a short story somewhere in the manga where this is true. And if you know, you could drop that in the comments. That's not going to spoil anything for me. It's not that simple. It's never that simple.
Nami, that was 4 days ago.
Mm. She gonna? Oh damn! Yo, Sanji's doing a good job acting wise. His name Taz, right? The actor. Taz doing a stand up job. Well, they all are, but they put a lot of emotion in there, in each character. Damn, this is gonna make this story hurt a bit more. Oh man, I like that jacket. Yo, that jacket is fire. Low key. Hold on, I might have to screenshot this. I'm gonna come back to this one. That jacket is fire. I don't really stop scenes for the yeah, I don't normally stop the scenes for the wardrobes, but I gotta like timestamp that one. I'm not mad at this either. Of course. of, of course. That's why they did that. He put a tank top on.
Kind of time. We have
They
to try.
killed wardrobe team,
We
killed
wanna
it.
get home.
We make to Alabaster.
That's well said.
Well, let's see this detour. I love. Okay, I'm about to say. Smokey. These are the parts I love the most when they
This is the communications
completely
outpost.
step off the main course and things that they never really showed before.
We've been up and down the Grand Line and found no sign of Baroque works. Can't capture.
Well, you stepped in some shit. Is that a marine or something? Yeah.
Sword runes.
Pirates.
Not just any pirate.
Oh, I hope they. No, it ain't. I hope they add like some Easter eggs, some people. Yeah, of course it's nothing. Smokey just seeing red right now. But that's also explaining like the time it took for them to get to Alabaster and the Straw Hats. So they both get like separated from their path. Drum Kingdom or Drum Island, whatever. There you go.
Tons of doctors there, then, no? Oh, snow monsters.
Oh, I forgot about those things actually.
Alabaster. Tenuous.
You don't need that never. I would have liked. I would say this. Maybe I mean this wouldn't make sense for the actual show, but I would have liked if there was a different if they also separated again before finding a island that just coincidentally was has the best medical expertise like around. Like I mean, obviously in the anime you go from point A to point B and that's just the storyline, but I wouldn't be mad if they took that time and maybe a separate piece, a manga or whatever. I was hoping maybe the live action would have done it where they just kind of divert somewhere else first and then the island, something like that. But that would be, I get it, that would be too much.
And let's go find us a
You only have but so much time to tell a story. That's just me. I do have a little thing against like conveniences in shows. They showing the. Are you serious?
King of Elysia called this reverie to order.
Did they do this? Oh, there's a flashback. I recognize some of those characters too.
Reign if
Freaking
they
Dracula.
aren't around to protect us.
Abraham. It's funny they really stuck to this.
Stop it.
If those among us wish to question the efficacy
He got to be inspired by like Wario, right? To some extent.
he is known only as Dragon.
That's dope.
Nor the danger. The danger.
Bro. Got a motor mouth, literally. Nah, that's violation.
Of Drum Kingdom are happy. I provide
This guy's a dick, bro. Is this? Oh, that's the father.
May
I
I
didn't
have
even
the
put two
floor?
and two together. Cobra, yeah, young Cobra.
Well, someone's into old tales.
Drum once.
Oh, so his father was actually decent.
That endures.
I am the kingdom!
They got his ego. They Ingram. Ingram. I keep saying his name wrong. But they definitely got Wapple's ego down pat. You know what? After I finish the reactions, I'm gonna watch it over in Japanese. Or if like I don't know if that's out yet, but I need to see it in Japanese. They killed the snails. Oh, what the hell is that? I'm trying to figure out if I could. Oh, okay. Okay. It's Thursday. No, that's not. This is a different. I'm not familiar with her. She out here playing baseball with him. I thought it was Miss Merry Christmas. This should be easy, honestly, for Smoker. Oh, damn. That's actually it's a funny. I mean, it's a funny moment. It's a gag character, clearly. You didn't have to say that. I'm glad he addressed it. That's funny. The scenery is amazing, man. I wonder where they went to shoot this. Okay, I see the parallel. Yeah, I saw that coming. I forgot. I was trying to remember. Nope. When you think about it, that bug in his ear, that definitely
Sorry. If we cannot enter your village,
inspired Luffy to some extent. You don't have to shoot her though.
Please! Help!
I low-key seen a missed opportunity only because I know I kind of know the plans Oda has for the series. Well, at least that's what they said. Otherwise, it wouldn't have been a missed opportunity. What's his name again? It starts with a D, I think. I think. I'm actually more impressed that they're able to cram everything into these episodes. I mean, 50 minutes to an hour is a long time, but they're cutting out they're cutting out enough to make these things fit. Because I'm assuming. Oh no, no, they got somebody that look just like Dalton. I was right though. Starts with a D.
They're civilians, prone to
stand. What happened here? Where's King Wapol?
Oh yeah, that forgot about that. First name of Blackbeard.
You're saying Walpole's forces had no chance against Black.
You know one thing they never said why he was there.
Hopefully one of them survived.
Walpole took all the doctors.
Oh boy. He just triggered Usopp's scary ass. Yeah, they're cutting it down in a good way though.
Dangerous, unnatural. I've seen her fly.
How do we get up there?
There was a gondola.
Yeah, she look like she about to pass out right now.
I'm sorry, we don't have more to offer.
I was expecting them to show a lot more of Tashigi and Smoker anyway, which I'm happy about. Got to fill in those gaps. Well, who the hell is this? Is this Garp? Nope. Oh, they're over there anyway. Who the hell is this now? Oh, now he was short lived. Number 11, though. He's a swordsman? Mr. 11. He was definitely short lived. He had like 5 seconds of on screen time in the original. She better not, well, I mean, she can't lose to this. Yeah, that makes sense.
So,
He gave him that Izzy dead kick. Once again, these sets is phenomenal. When they said they increased their budget, they I thought they were just joking around. I mean, you've seen some of it in the trailer, but they really increased their budget on this. Does that mean the next if they do the next season is gonna be even more?
Luffy, we can't wait till.
You want to climb it?
Gotta do what you gotta do.
We're gonna have to climb it to get to her. I'll carry you on my back.
I'm counting on you, Captain.
To the beast. All right.
We'll come back after we save Nami.
They definitely made her look dead already. I'm not gonna lie. She looked finished.
My jacket should keep you extra warm.
I ain't doing this without a coat. But then again, how did they do this on, well, like, how did he actually do this? Like the actor, are they really somewhere in a co-location? Or is every single thing on set and this is just like fake snow? Damn, they skipped the good part, man. Or a good part. I like that they're using the depth of field. Like they're not overusing it, but they're using it in very clever, just well, actually even one shots they're using it and then going back and forth between foreground and background.
Like I'm doing something.
Let me find out Usopp.
Gonna join Dalton on watch.
This is a scene they show later. Oh. They have him
Sorry I
down
bumped into you.
packed. And she stood 10 toes down, like, but she about to cry in the car though. Look, I remember my stuff, man.
You were magnificent today. Never have I witnessed.
I got her an ice pack. You
Watching
slapping
you
too
today,
hard.
I already know how you.
You're awful quiet over there.
What's that concoction that he's creating there? I have no idea what that is.
Kingdom used to be prosperous.
They don't look familiar.
How do I know that things haven't gotten worse?
It's like everybody about to freak out Usopp. Also, good cast on the kid. The kid kind of looks like a. I'm trying to see what that is that he's creating. And they got him all the way up there already.
Hold on, Nami.
Yo, there's that one scene here that I hope they. I mean, I hope they do it, but it's also kind of. It made my skin crawl. It made my skin crawl with the animation. It's gonna make my skin fall off. If it's the live action. Oh damn. There it is. Alright, they didn't really show it like they could have. They didn't really show it as bad as they could have. Let me just stop it right there. Pause. I was hoping they did that, but I was afraid they weren't gonna do it because the CGI on the actual face part, the neck and the face would be difficult to. I mean, it was still you could tell they limited how it was because of the. Let me go back. I just want to see. Like here, you could see the limitations. Obviously, his face is static, but this part, they just needed to animate the background, really. They have his face, they add this part, the neck stretch. Really is this part, that part is a little easy. And then they animated the background. Or just created that looping background. That part is a little difficult. And I just want to go back a little bit. And that part when his neck snaps back into place, they did it far enough that you cannot really see the imperfections. Yo, I'm loving. It's not just the CGI that's amazing. It's the intelligence behind it. It's how they're using it, right? Because I'm not mad at that. I would have been upset if they showed a close up and it looked wonky. Like I'd rather them do it this way. Not mad at it. They did an amazing job on this. Also, by the way, that little freeze frame thing I'm doing, I might make separate videos of me doing that with future scenes or just scenes in general. I'll go back and might do a little short clips of those.
pretty castle.
It's the boy.
Our motto is mystery.
You about to get killed before you even make it to Alabasta? Okay, I didn't like that too much. I didn't like that too much. It didn't even look like it entered his mouth or nose. It can't be perfect, right?
Maybe this one will.
They couldn't wait.
I mean, both is fine.
Hopefully he's had his fill. And I know that he will try to reclaim.
This is very true, man. I'm actually like happy with how annoying and villainous they made him in this. He is a piece of shit in this so far.
And who's gonna lead this nation?
Oh damn, they just went ahead and they kind of skipping a little bit. Not really skipping, but just like, time itself. She ready to look healed up. I would have probably expected maybe at least another scene before then. That's my guy right there, man. That's my guy right there. How you gonna startle him like that? He still doesn't. You hiding the wrong way.
Of course. That's why you can't see me.
Oh boy. I did just see the Jamie Lee Curtis interview where she said she would have loved to do this. She would have been perfect as a, but they're actually friends, supposedly. Is that the name? Jamie Lee Curtis?
100.6.
Thank you so much for your help, but I need to get...
Only whose bite infects the victim with virulent bacteria. Fever never...
Everything.
through some steamy prehistoric jungle with your skin exposed.
Guys! A huge beast dragged us into this cave!
Hmm. That
You're fine.
was a classic Santi right there.
You're all better now.
It's about to cook you. Well, he did cook. She did cook you. About to. Oh, I thought she was gonna kick him.
I'm not old either. I'll have you know,
He's about to get kicked for real.
doctor, not a chef.
Lucky for you, I am.
Chopper. I was gonna say his name until later. Chopper. They're gonna. They just got One Piece is so slick. One Piece just gained new fans of this thing just because of Chopper. You know, like for everybody who's wondering, they're probably gonna watch all the anime just because of Chopper. They think they're so slick. They're so smart. I just seen Chopper became like the face of a medicinal company. Let me stop this. That was actually, yeah. Pacing wise, that was probably the best pacing of every episode that I've seen so far. just wrapping up episode 6. Episode 6 definitely had the best pacing because they first of all, they crammed a lot of stuff in this one episode. Um, and it was, I could tell certain things. I could remember what they chopped out and added. Even they added extra things and still managed to chop down what would have been, I can't even remember how long that arc, that season was, but they chopped it down so much. There was a lot of things that they, I guess, is unnecessary, really. Like I think the climbing the mountain part was, that was a bit much originally. So I'm sure that was a lot of episodes that dragged on that they got rid of, that just, it just made that much more sense. So I'm not even mad at them chopping it down. That's why I say the pacing is good. The pacing is good not just because they were able to cram it in there, but they were able to, you know, feed you the necessary you know, the nutrition, you know what I mean? They fed you, they got straight to the meat and the potatoes, basically. Right. So I enjoy that, but I'm just shocked that they was able to do that while still including new things like Smoker and Tashigi. Like that whole thing is new. But I like the fact that they did it that way because they even included number 11 of Baroque Works, and he didn't even have a part really in the series. I mean, like I said, he probably had like 15 seconds tops. So it's nice to see not only that he was included in it, but he also had, he was a swordsman and he had one of the famous swords. So that's cool because Tashigi's out there doing her own side missions and she just acquired a sword. So I think that's cool. And I wonder how that's going to come back, to be honest with you. I already forgot the name of the sword, but I wonder how that's going to come back around. Or if they ever mention the name of the sword in the show, in the anime. Besides that, what's her name? The one with the baseball. I could have did without her. I got her confused with Miss Merry Christmas. I thought that was the same person. Um, for some reason, she didn't have a baseball, but she had somebody who had a baseball bat. So I don't know. I love how Chopper looks. I love how Chopper sounds. Sounds good. It looks like he's about to be a mascot for plenty of things moving forward now. Dr. Correa, like I said, I saw that interview with Jamie Lee Curtis speaking about it. I would have loved to see her in that role, but she's doing a good job too. This current actress, I'm gonna look up her name because I'm not familiar. I forgot what she said it was, but she's doing a stand-up job in it. And Wapple, the next enemy is already proven to be an asshole. And that's exactly how Oda does it. Oda knows how to create these pain in the ass characters, these nasty villains. He just knows how to make them so hated. And it's showing now through live action. So I can't wait to see us get to that point, which is, I'm assuming, in the next episode. They didn't even hint to them coming over here, right? That's something that they skipped too. They skipped the first interaction that they were supposed to have. They were supposed to have the interaction out in sea. That's where they met them. And then they get, you know, they run into them again at Drum Kingdom. So they skipped that whole thing. And they didn't even hint to him coming back here, in the sense that, like, they didn't even show him on a ship or anything heading here. Obviously he's coming here, but I would have liked to at least see that. I guess they don't really need that. But altogether, fire episode. I have yet to have a bad episode. This is episode 6. There's nothing that happened. This whole episode only had one issue, and that one issue was just the fact that Smoker's, like, when he held up number 11, the smoke didn't look like he was inhaling it. There was just a CG that, you know, the CGI didn't look like it was really doing anything. But besides that, solid episode. I'm done rating episodes. All these episodes is good. I'm done rating them. Great episode. I'm looking forward to the next one. For everybody that's new, thank you for coming through. For everybody who's been following along, I appreciate it. I'll appreciate it as well if you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button if you enjoyed it, and keep up with me on my socials. I'll have them in my caption. Real talk. I'll see you in the next one.